to the Safe Nights Ergo Summit. Glad to have you here for Elevating Ergonomics, how Cardinus and the Global Ergo Alliance are shaping a safer workplace worldwide. But before we dive into this, feel free to, as throughout the session, if you have any questions, toss them in the chat. Within there, you'll also find my contact information. So if you have any issues with questions about the summit, want to reach out to connect, issues with getting into a session, please use that to let me know. Additionally, Matt has tossed in some resources in the chat, so feel free to go check those out as well. Now that we've covered that, I want to introduce Matt. He's the Senior VP of Global Sales at Cardinus. With nearly a decade of expertise in ergonomics and safety, Matt brings a passion for enhancing workplace well-being that has helped Cardinus make a meaningful impact worldwide. Matt has also played a pivotal role in expanding Cardinus Global as co-founding the Global Ergo Alliance, which is what he's here to talk about today. So Matt, having said that, I just want to say welcome, thank you, and the stage is all yours.
Awesome. Thanks, Dan. Hey, everyone. Thanks for taking time out of your busy day to be here, either live or if you're going to be listening to this on the recording, as I know Dan's going to be sending out the recordings of all the wonderful presentations during this Safety Nights Ergo Summit. And, I want to start out by taking a moment to acknowledge really the incredible mission of Safety Nights and really the impact of the Ergo Summit. This is a fantastic example of breaking down barriers in the ergonomics industry, bringing together experts and really sharing innovative solutions that truly prioritize injury prevention and recovery. So the focus on making knowledge accessible to everyone, I love, again, regardless of budget is really inspiring. So I'm honored to be a part of the summit, really that champions the proactive strategies and empowers safety professionals to build that healthier workplaces globally. So truly thanks, Dan, and everything that you're working towards. Over the next 25 minutes or so, I'm going to cover how Cardinus and the Global Ergo Alliance are transforming workplace ergonomics. And I'm going to be really begin by introducing Cardinus and our approach to delivering ergonomic, safety, and risk management solutions locally, regionally, and even globally, and then give you some free tips and guidance on what you should be implementing in your programs. Then I'm going to dive into the Global Ergo Alliance, again, a collaborative effort that brings together a strategic partnership of industry leaders in ergonomics, health, and technology to really offer comprehensive, scalable solutions for both office and industrial environments. So by the end of it, you're going to see how Cardinus and really the Global Ergo Alliance can meet your organization needs, helping you create safer, healthier, and more efficient workplaces. So if you have any questions, like Dan mentions, feel free to put those in the chat. I have that kind of off to the side here, so I'll try to look over there every once in a while. But if you do have questions throughout, please feel free to put those in the chat, and I'll try to get to them during the presentation or at the end. So let's go ahead and get started. So quick little background on who I am. Like Dan mentioned, I joined Cardinus earlier this year as their global senior vice president, bringing nearly a decade of experience in ergonomics and safety, plus almost about 2 decades in business development across multiple industries. So it's really been fun to step into this global role and see firsthand the unique ways of driving safety improvements worldwide. I'm based here in Austin, Texas, with my amazing family. I've been married for a few years and have though he's sleeping there, I have an energetic and curious 3-year-old son who likes to keep me active and always ensures I'm practicing really my own ergonomic advice, especially even when he's sleeping, at Disney World. Very, very expensive nap there, but it was a good time nonetheless. But happy to be here in Austin, originally from Louisville, Kentucky, but been in Austin about 10 years. So diving into Cardinus, to give you a quick overview, we've really been a trusted partner in risk management and ergonomics for over 28 years. Our solutions are used by millions globally, spanning, the UK, the US, Australia. We truly are global, and we're very proud to maintain a remarkable 98% customer retention rate. Really, we like to say that we like to grow old with our clients, and really, I think this is a good testament to the effectiveness and really the satisfaction of our offerings. Our parent company, Amwins, generates about $2.2 billion annually. So we're really fortunate to have the scale, the expertise, and really the commitment to support companies of all sizes, from assessments and training to a wide array of managed services. Really, Cardinus is equipped to handle the full spectrum of your ergonomics and risk management needs. So now I'm going to share with you some key components of our ergonomic solution that I believe are essential for any ergonomics program. So these are things that you can take if you're utilizing Cardinus or not, totally fine. It's up to you. But really, these are some key components that you should be implementing in your own ergonomics program to make them successful. So, regardless of the system or approach you're currently utilizing, or one that you may be considering, these are features that really should be at a high priority. So our Healthy Working program is a comprehensive solution designed to fit the diverse needs of today's workforce. So again, if this is a program that you guys are utilizing internally or considering, you really need a comprehensive solution, whether it's employees that are in the office, working from home, or in a hybrid setup. You really need to understand where your employees are and then providing them really the access to those resources. And the strength of this program really lies in its flexibility and really the customization, adapting to the unique requirements of each organization. So with millions of assessments completed globally, I think we completed like 5 million last year alone. Really, it's built on a wealth of data that helps proactively address potential issues before they escalate, and then provides employees with customized resources, which allows them usually to mitigate the majority of their own risk. So this kind of adaptive, data-driven program is crucial for reducing discomfort and then increasing productivity. The second tool there, I would definitely highlight, a feature that often gets overlooked in ergonomic solutions is really the ability to tailor the training content. So our content editing tool allows companies to personalize the materials, making sure that examples really and scenarios fit your specific industry and your culture and your employees. So whether it's, a manufacturing environment, maybe a healthcare setting, banking, an office, the ability to customize content enhances that engagement and makes the training far more relevant. So any system that you're considering, again, should include this level of flexibility to ensure it's going to resonate with your employees. That's where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. The one all the way on the right here, lastly, an effective ergonomic solution really needs the robust data management and analytics. So our PACE management platform does just that. It offers real-time insights into how your employees are engaging with the program, where they might be experiencing discomfort, and then what interventions are most effective. So it's not just about gathering the data, but using that information, using that data to drive continuous improvement and then tangible results. So having this really type and kind of feedback loop is essential for any program looking to demonstrate that real impact and that ROI that, of course, you're looking for. So again, whether you're using a current solution or evaluating new options, I recommend, these elements, the flexible and adaptive program, a tool for content customization, and really a strong data analytics platform. Here's a few more. Again, regardless of the current solution that you're using or considering, these are additional features, you should really be considering and looking into to ensure a seamless and supportive experience for your employees. Let's first talk about managed services. Really, the best ergonomic programs are those that offer a choice. You can either manage the program internally yourself, or you can rely on external experts like us to take care of it for you. So our managed services allow you to decide really how hands-on you want to be. We can totally take it ourselves, freeing up your team's time while ensuring your ergonomic initiatives are implemented consistently and effective across all locations. Or you can be much more hands-on. Really, it's up to you on how much really input you want to provide for your service. Having that flexible service model is very vital, especially if you have a geographically dispersed workforce or limited internal resources. Again, we provide about 5 million assessments last year, all across the globe. We work in about 191 countries. So you can imagine if one person was trying to manage all that, that would be very, very difficult, if not impossible, because, different time zones, different cultural sensitivities, and things like that. So really having that flexibility and that managed services ability is really crucial. Second one here, virtual and on-site assessment scheduling, and then the assessments. I kind of, they're separate here on the slide, but I really combine those together. And really, any ergonomic solution should include easy access to these, when they're needed. Our scheduling system allows employees to book assessments seamlessly, choosing the type of assessment that fits their needs, whether, it's going to be virtual, maybe it's on-site, or a hybrid, or both. And again, can be customized differently for each of our clients. We recognize the flexibility is crucial in today's workplace where employees may be based anywhere in the world. So whether you're evaluating different options or already have a system in place, again, having these scheduling and assessment capabilities are going to be essential. And then finally, all the way on the right here, a lot of people kind of forget about this as well. I really want to, highlight the importance of equipment provision. So many companies face challenges in really standardizing ergonomic equipment across different regions. Our solution simplifies this process and really ensures that every employee, no matter where they're located, in the office, hybrid, or where they are, globally, they have access to that same high quality ergonomic tools and equipment, which again helps to reduce that variability, streamlines procurement, and then ultimately supports the employee's comfort and productivity. So overall, you can see these features work together kind of seamlessly to provide a comprehensive, scalable solution. And these are crucial for any organization really aiming to create a supportive, effective, and really proactive ergonomics program. All right, so I'm a picture person. I think this is a really simple but powerful graphic on how I think about how to mitigate an employee's risk. So think about your program's intended outcome. It should be to properly mitigate each employee's risk at the stage in which it's appropriate. So I think of it almost like this funnel. All employees at the top, they start there. And then there should be kind of a reduction of employees at each stage because their issues have been resolved or mitigated during the stage that's appropriate for them given their unique set of circumstances. So, also if you set up a program like this, really the solution at the top is the least expensive per employee, and then it gets slightly more costly per employee as you kind of go to step 2, step 3, step 4. So the first one, provide each employee with a tool that provides education that's relevant to them and their workstation. So e-learning basically costs next to nothing, and an informed employee is a very powerful employee. And you'll be amazed at how many people self-mitigate just by having some of that e-learning, as long as it is relevant to them and customized to their workstation. Then, kind of the second step there, they should do some sort of self-assessment. Then you'll start to reduce the employees at that point. The third level there, based on the results of that assessment in step 2, then you should have a customized guidance that should be provided to that employee to improve their own workstation. And then at that point, if there is still discomfort or still high risk for those employees, then you can either provide them a virtual or an in-person assessment. So really kind of, I think of them simply put, this dumbs it down very simply. I know it's very complex, but just think of this kind of the 4-step funnel. And again, we're not the only ones providing a solution like this. There are other variations on the market. So some companies have dedicated, learning and development teams to create content in-house. I've seen some do self-assessments through Excel, whole different combination, but it doesn't need to be expensive, but it really should be consistent, scalable, and measurable, focusing on the outcomes that you desire. All right, jumping into the Global Ergo Alliance. Enough about kind of Cardinus and the ergonomic solution that we provide and my recommendations on any program that you're either implementing or looking to implement. Let's talk about the Global Ergo Alliance. So this was created to provide a comprehensive, seamless ergonomic solution on a global scale. There's really no other solution out there like this. And really what we're doing is combining the strengths of leading experts in ergonomics, technology, and early intervention. And really, this alliance offers an integrated mix of digital tools, advanced motion capture, and really personalized services. And really, this fits perfectly with Safety Night's mission of fostering collaboration and innovative safety strategies. So together, we're breaking down those barriers, making ergonomics expertise more accessible, and proactively addressing risks to create safer, healthier workplaces for everyone. So again, healthy working, this is really the core of our solution at Cardinus. Again, a flexible, data-driven platform designed to support employees in any environment, wherever they're working. But it's also the core of the Global Ergo Alliance. And so all of the data feeds directly into our PACE management tool. So PACE is really our centralized system for storing and analyzing assessment results, providing a comprehensive view of ergonomics risks across your entire organization. So this tool gives real-time insights into trends, identifies areas needing intervention, and really helps measure the impact of the strategy. So it's very, very powerful analytic engine that really also underpins the Global Ergo Alliance. So in essence, Healthy Working and PACE form really the backbone of the Alliance, giving our partners and clients a unified platform to track progress, manage risk, and drive meaningful outcomes. No matter if you're utilizing, Cardinus or Healthy Working, maybe 3 Motions motion capture, Dorn doing the on-site ergonomic support or the project work. So really all of them are combining to be underneath, this PACE management tool. So you have one place to go, no matter which solution that you are providing and that you guys would like. So again, the strong foundation allows us to seamlessly integrate the specialized service of our partners and offer that truly cohesive and global ergonomic solution. So diving into kind of another partner within the Global Ergo Alliance, 3Motion AI. They are a motion capture company, and their solution flags performance indicators and injury risks with what they call their flashlight tool. Really, this presents an instant, real-time, actionable insights through a mobile app, and then an accompanying web dashboard where you can dive deeper into the data. So you simply log in, download the app, log in, and you point your phone at the worker, and it instantly is going to illuminate the employee's hot zones, red, yellow, green, and really is going to identify joints at elevated musculoskeletal risks. And really, of course, these joints are tied to existing ergonomic risk evaluation tools and give that real-time feedback, about the mechanics and maybe some injury risks that employee or that task presents. And this can also be used as a training tool where you can have a worker perform an action, correct it on the fly, and see if you can reduce the amount of yellow and red. Really this approach engages the employee in the risk evaluation process rather than simply being like a bystander. And I know that earlier today there was a presentation on gamification. This is a great example of that. If you're able to show that employee real time, this is what the process you're doing. Here's red, yellow, green. Let's do it again with some of these adjustments and then try to get more green. That's great engagement with the employees. They want to see that immediate. Nowadays, we want that immediate satisfaction. And so this will provide that in a gamification type mode. So that's kind of the flashlight tool there. And you can see kind of from that flashlight, when a video gets captured and uploaded into the system. So it's kind of live there. You can also download or upload any of those videos into the system, and an analysis is created within seconds to produce an overall risk score. So this is an example of a 100-point scale that uses posture, hand load, task timing, safety, and really feeds into the 3Motion AI web dashboard and PACE. Again, Cardinus's user management tool. This is where the information and assessments from every capture is going to provide that critical data so you can assess risk on many different levels. And so, this is looking at data across all scans for an organization. You can do multiple different tasks. You can, bring them together, and really come up with an overall risk score as well. And it can be broken down into different tiers. You can look at a parent organization. You can look at sub companies, different facilities, between different departments. A lot of great insights can be found. And then once you go onto the web dashboard and also PACE, you can see, maybe the average score, how that average has changed over time. Are things improving? Did a new process introduction cause a jump in risk? The number of scans, how many, were low, medium, high. So really it gives a lot of fantastic information. So you have the app right there to give that real live, response immediate. Then you have on your app, kind of the high level data, and then you can go on the web to download it and really understand the analysis and pull reporting in a much deeper dive. Another partner, is Dorn. So one of the key strengths of the Global Ergo Alliance is our ability to partner with leading organization in ergonomics and injury prevention to provide really that well-rounded, comprehensive service offering. And really a prime example of that is our partnership with Dorn in the US. Dorn brings a unique set of capabilities to the Alliance. For about 25 years, they've specialized in early intervention and injury prevention, focusing on musculoskeletal health and chronic pain mitigation. So their approach is proactive, emphasizing really that hands-on technique and really the education to address discomfort before it becomes a significant issue. So again, this is going to align, and this does align perfectly with our philosophy of taking that preventative approach rather than waiting for problems to escalate. So Dorn services include on-site and virtual interventions, which again complement other Global Ergo Alliance partners focused on that proactive risk management. So whether it's physical therapists offering a virtual session for an employee experiencing discomfort, or an ergonomics consultant conducting an on-site evaluation, really Dorn's team adds that extra layer of support that goes beyond kind of that traditional ergonomics. So by including Dorn in the Global Ergo Alliance, we're really collectively able to expand our ability to offer those tailored hands-on approach, really that meets the needs of diverse workforces, really across all different industries as well. So together, we're going to be able to provide that end-to-end solution from self-assessments to personalized, expert-led interventions, really making that meaningful impact on employees' well-being. And then finally, another key element that we're really focusing on with this Global Ergo Alliance is our collaboration with experienced international ergonomics consultants. Again, we have some great consultants here within the US, but if you are joining us and part of a larger organization is global, really this is going to speak to you. And this group brings a wealth of expertise and really a truly global perspective, allowing us to deliver services that are both culturally sensitive and regionally compliant. So this capability is crucial when working with diverse multinational clients who need that tailored support in those various locations. So the team's extensive experience spans a wide variety of industries, really providing specialized ergonomics assessments and training. Their global reach ensures that we can meet global regulations as well as local regulations and requirements while understanding the unique cultural nuances and preferences in each region. So again, a key differentiator is really their focus on delivering really practical, actionable solutions that don't just identify risks, they really provide targeted recommendation and really that hands-on support to implement the changes that improve employee comfort and again, reducing injury risk. So this aligns again perfectly with our mission in the Global Ergo Alliance, where we prioritize not just risk assessment, but then effective interventions as well. You can have all the great data, you can have all this risk data, but then what are you going to do with it? We want to have effective interventions and kind of the what's next to really provide that support for the employees. So really by including this global team of consultants in the Alliance, we're able to expand the depth and breadth of our service, and really clients gain access to that full network of skilled ergonomists who bring a deep understanding, again, of the local requirements, ensuring consistent, high-quality outcomes across the globe. And as we continue to grow and bring on new partners in 2025, this team will remain really a cornerstone, offering the specialized knowledge and personal touch that our clients have come to expect. And ultimately, this collaboration really enhances our ability to deliver that truly global ergonomic solution, which nobody else is able to offer. So talking about the future, again, as I'm kind of concluding today's presentation, I'd like to emphasize, again, the value of Global Ergo Alliance and its role in providing a comprehensive international ergonomic solutions for your organization. Again, at the core of the Alliance is Cardinus's Healthy Working program and our PACE management platform, really that scalable, data-driven platform designed to address ergonomic risk across diverse environments. This foundational program is built on millions of assessments. Again, we did about 5 million last year, which prevent injuries and improve employee well-being. And so, of course, you've seen the integration with 3Motion AI's motion capture technology, bringing advanced analytics to the industrial settings. We're partnering in this global alliance is inclusive of Dorn, which adds valuable expertise to the alliance with about 25 years of experience in the early intervention and injury prevention, kind of the boots on the ground and virtual support. And again, kind of the experienced team of international ergonomist consultants who specialize in, again, tailoring those services to meet local regulations and then also cultural needs. But looking ahead to 2025, we're excited to expand the alliance even beyond kind of these partners that we've started the foundation with, to include a company called Posturite and another company called Office Relief, which are two partners that are going to enhance our capabilities in ergonomic equipment provision. Again, if you remember that slide, about the fourth slide where you saw that equipment provision, a key to the ergonomics solution and a successful ergonomics program, I did say the equipment provision. So that is why we have partnered with these companies kind of externally, but we are bringing them into the fold of Global Ergo Alliance here in 2025. And really the inclusion and their inclusion is going to broaden our service offerings and help us continue adapting to the evolving needs of that global workforce. And again, an end-to-end solution for our clients. So in summary, the Global Ergo Alliance is more than just really a collection of services. It's a strategic partnership designed to support your ergonomics and injury prevention goals on local, regional, or a global scale. So with our expanding network of partners, we're confident in our ability to help you create healthier, safer, and more productive work environments. So kind of last slide, two slides here. Who doesn't love a free resource? Like Dan said at the beginning, I did provide some links to some free resources there. There's some ergonomic software, again, a guide to creating or buying an online solution. Obviously, we'd love for you to come with Cardinus, but there are other options and solutions out there. Feel free to review those, of course. But here, that provides some real insight into some things that you should be considering and maybe not have thought of. The master clauses, again, we are very proud and working in about 191 different countries. And really, this master clauses really support global ergonomics regulations and really does a deeper dive into some of those things. And then we can also provide you, if you need a regulation report. We have a person who works at Cardinus. We call her our residential nerd. Her name's Claudia. She knows we call her that. She is proud to be known as that. But she has gone country by country, understanding their regulations, and has created a fantastic, kind of Cliff Notes, very easy to read version of each country's ergonomic regulations, and they are up to date. Often more accurate than even some of these countries, their websites. So some of their political or their websites are not even up to date, but Claudia loves to read these regulatory guides. And so they're all up to date. They're always changing. So if you have any specific countries that you want me to send you those regulations for, I'm happy to do that. And then, of course, that globalergoalliance.com, that's what I kind of talked about the last half of this presentation. Feel free to go to that website, or, my contact information is here. You can email me there. That is my cell phone. I'm also on LinkedIn. And then for all of you guys that did stay throughout the presentation, I do want to offer, 10% off Healthy Working if you do schedule a demo before the end of the year. So we are running that for the next, about month and a half. So if any of you have any more interest in learning more about Healthy Working or Cardinus or the Global Ergo Alliance, happy to answer any of those questions that you may have. And that wraps it up. I believe Dan's, there he is. There's Dan.
That was great. Thank you. That was seriously really incredible. I love seeing that. I love seeing bring different organizations together to collaborate and make a difference. So loved hearing about that. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, absolutely, Dan. Thank you for having me and bringing me into the whole safety night world. It's a fantastic mission. We're happy to support you.
Well, we're glad to have you here. In the meantime, before we close up, if anybody has any questions for Matt, please feel free to toss those in the chat before we go. But Matt, thank you again. Love hearing your presentation. I hope, again, everybody feel free to take advantage of those resources. And we will be sending out a recording of this. So if you missed anything and you want to rewatch it, you'll be getting a recording. We'll be sending that out at the end of the week, along with every other session we've had. So it doesn't look like we have any questions. So I guess I'll wrap this up. Tomorrow is our last day of the summit. We have our last two sessions. The first one starts at 10 a.m. Eastern, and it's called "Your Employee's Posture is Keeping Me Busy." So hope to see everyone there for that. And again, Matt, thank you for your time. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Dan.